All right, missing Tyler. You liked it. Continue.
I really liked it. I really wanted to talk to one of you guys about it, but again, I'm not going to like even go into much of it at all, just
Yeah,
because I want you guys to go in completely blind. But what the editing in this was so good, because I feel like Searching proved the concept that it works. Like you can make a movie that's captivating and engaging, that's fully through computer screens. And
Did you
Missing
watch
took
that
it to
this week?
yeah,
Oh,
right
okay, so
before. And Missing took it
yeah.
to a whole new level. Like it's still the same exact concept, but there's like edits and like I don't know. Like I know you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. Is that I just that's what I come back to. Is that Searching proved the concept can work, and then
George, your
Missing's like,
host
all right,
for
we
10
know it
minutes.
works. I'm gonna make it incredible. So Missing stylistically was awesome. What missing is John Cho though, and what I mostly mean by that is that the acting in this was good, not great. Like all the performances were just like fine. Nothing, none of them were very captivating. Whereas I thought John Cho in Searching was very solid.
He's a great.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
really liked him.
So that's the only biggest knock, is that I think the acting's a little bit lesser than Searching, and I think the dialogue again is there's nothing bad about the dialogue, but it's just nothing, you're not gonna be writing home about or anything. I think Missing is better to watch if you've seen Searching already, because that'll set up some preconceived notions, and then you'll see Missing maybe going down some similar tracks, and then I just feel like it's really good to be able to compare the two, because it might throw you off a bit. But I truly think there's a very creative screenplay. Like I want to know Cam's thoughts, because I know he loves Knives Out and Glass Onion and Ryan Johnson. But I think this is just as creative and well written in terms of a mystery screenplay as anything Ryan Johnson does. Like I thought it was very well crafted. Had me thrown through a loop multiple times. It throws you off your scent. I could never guess where it was going. Every time you think you're gonna guess where it's going, it always hits you with something else. So I thought the writing for the screenplay was brilliant, like incredible. The dialogue, on the other hand, was just a little more phoned in. But it put me through a range of emotions. Like I was laughing, my palms were sweaty in the theater, like I was tense. I got teary eyed multiple times. Just an entire range of emotions. I do think Searching was more of a mystery. This is more of a thriller. Like I think Searching didn't have me as stressed out. I mean, it did just based on the movie, but I'm saying Missing more so. I was like stressed, like holy shit, where's this going? Like I'm a little spooked right now. But yeah, it was so fun seeing crowded theaters too, because there was so many people in my theater, and there was every 10 minutes just a collective gasp, and it was just so fun. Like just a very fun
That's
theater
fun for
experience.
you.
Well, they're not ruining the movie. It's just like I don't know.
I guess so. If it's just like a gasp or a laugh, fine.
Yeah, it's not like they're talking about it or anything. It's just like something crazy happens. And it's like same as a jump
Yeah,
scare in a horror film. Like it's just like a quick reaction. Doesn't really take anything away from it.
yeah, I guess so. Did you
But
guys see the ad that the like marketing
yeah, that
video?
was really bad. But I
Yeah,
promise you,
That's
it's
so
much better
bad.
than that.
Maybe
yeah,
not want to
that.
watch the film, honestly. Like it was
So
really bad.
I didn't watch Missing, but Searching was like weirdly one of the most memorable movie experiences I've had in like the last couple of years,
It's
because
unique.
it was like it's yeah. Not only is it like experimental and unique, but it's like one of those things where it's like you're watching like a text conversation unfold. So like the green, like the three dots show up, and like your heart just kind of sinks on like what might pop up next.
Mhm.
And it's like one of the most anxiety inducing like feelings you could have when something's right in front of your face. You know something is about to come at you, but you just don't know what it is. And again, John Cho is fucking amazing in that movie. I think he drives that movie incredibly well. I will be seeing Missing. I'm very excited for it. But Searching, it just left such an imprint on me. If you haven't seen Searching, just mute yourself for a hot sec. There was one part in Searching where they showed that like one of the images was like stock image. I don't know if you remember this scene in Searching, and like this, it kind of like zoomed in on this stock image woman's face, and I remember my heart just sinking. Like that frightened me for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
I want to rewatch Searching now. I really liked Searching.
It's just a very creative, very experimental film that just works, and Missing is no different.
Yeah.
And there was
I think I
well,
like Missing definitely.
there was
I think I
never a
like-
point
And
when I
well-
was watching Missing where I thought it was a bad movie. But there's a couple things that happen. I'm like, that's a little silly. But then like later in the movie, you'll find out something that explains that. And you're like, oh shit, like that wasn't silly. That was actually like totally makes sense why that was the way it was. So it was like a constant battle of watching it where I was like, I don't know about that. And then I was like, oh shit, no, that actually totally makes sense now. And like it just all it left me with was when I drove home from the theater, I was just thinking about. I was like, damn, that was just a very well written mystery.
I didn't realize it was a different director. I thought it was the same director for some reason.
Yeah, different
Yeah,
director.
sure.
The director also wrote it, but I thought
Same
again,
writer. Yeah.
I thought it was just great. I really thought it was very, very well done. The ending goes a little bit off the rails, and the acting and dialogue, like I said, is not anything amazing, but Truly Missing was so fun. I very much enjoyed that.
Yeah, forward to it. Definitely.
What? Sorry, Cam.
Better than the ad.
Yeah, we talked about that while you were
Well,
getting
I mentioned that.
My bad. Horrendous.
All right.
ad.
All right. Sorry. Continue, George.
No, I was just gonna say I'm really happy to hear that Tyler liked it and that the movie's being received very well. Because I will say this again, and this isn't a spoiler because it was in the trailer. They dropped in the trailer that her mom might not be like who she thinks she is, how she might have multiple identities. And when I saw that trailer for the first time, I was like, did they just give away like the big twist of the movie? So now I'm assuming that's not like really that
it's similar
big
to
of a
Searching
moment.
in terms of like there's multiple twists. You know, there's just so many times where you're just going down a rabbit hole and then you're like, oh shit, we're way off track from where we're supposed to be.
Okay.
It's fun.
But yeah, so my official rating was an 8.1 out of 10 for 4 out of 5 stars. And
a good 4 out of 5 as well. Not even like
strong 4 out of 5. And when I got home, I saw some other people in the film Twitter community also saying they were like, shit, that like I had very low expectations and I actually very much enjoyed it. So it's not just like me being like, oh, that was a super fun theater experience and overrating it. Like I genuinely think a lot of people are going into this and saying I was very surprised at how much I ended up enjoying that. So highly recommend seeing it.